The following review has been approved by Ethel the Cyborg Ninja. Welcome to Classic Game Room for the review of ROCKMAN'S SOCCER on Super Famicom, also known as Mega Man Soccer on Super Nintendo. If you love Mega Man and soccer, you're gonna be disappointed. It's ROCKMAN'S SOCCER from Capcom, released in 1994 for the Super Famicom, also known as Mega Man Soccer on Super Nintendo. But whatever you call it, it's still one of the biggest missed opportunities in video game history. This game could have been so much more. At first glance, it doesn't seem all that bad. Mega Man and soccer, how are they gonna mess this up? Well, they found a way. Which is surprising, considering Capcom usually does really good work. I'm not sure how they dropped the ball on this one. You've got 1-player, 2-player, and exhibition mode, league, and tournament, none of which will keep you occupied more than a few minutes. Because the backbone of the game is broken, it's not a good soccer game. So regardless of what license you put on top of it, it's not going to be any good, but when it's Mega Man, you just add that extra level of disappointment, because you know Mega Man games are good. The Super Famicom seems to struggle just to play it, the controls are terrible, and the music really isn't very good either. So it's like everything that Mega Man isn't. It's likable, but that adds to the disappointment. For starters, you really can't see much of the field, so it's tough to set up any kind of strategy. And there's no fouls, which is usually a good thing, except it's really easy to just slide tackle your opponent and take the ball. And since you can't see much of the field, passing is pretty much useless. So basically, all you do in this game is get a clear shot to the goal and use your super shot or power shot or whatever. I think the default setting is 2 power shots per game. You can increase that all the way up to 9. And while that's not the only way to score it, certainly the best, and it's also really the only way to get a sense of the personality of the characters that you're playing and see their powers. You have all these cool Mega Man characters, or Rockman characters in this case. It's the Japanese version of the game. They should be doing more than just playing soccer and having a limited number of special attacks. So after spending some time with this one, I feel like they had all the ingredients to make a good game, and then either had to rush it to market or got bored halfway through making it. Because depending on what mode you're playing, you can assign different characters to different positions, and that's pretty neat. And certain characters are faster and have better special attacks for scoring or whatever, but subpar soccer games are a dime a dozen on your 16-bit game system of choice. So why did this have to be one too? It's the disappointment that stings with ROCKMAN'S SOCCER on Super Famicom, because you have this super cool universe and neat characters to work with, and it's just another generic soccer game. In fact, it's even worse than a generic soccer game. It's a lousy soccer game. And I don't think it helps that it looks fun. It's like a colorful Mega Man game, right? Well, it's not. It's not a good Mega Man game, and it's not a good soccer game, so there's no reason to buy it. But hey, even though I've trashed this game from start to finish, I've still got a Classic Game Room shout out and giant thank you to send all the way to Felicity from Worcestershire, England. Once again, thank you. If you're looking for a fun, quirky soccer game with neat characters that tries something different, go with Truxton Soccer on the Sega 32X. which sadly doesn't exist. Yet. It's never too late for more Truxton. It is, however, too late to save this game. Capcom could have done more, and you know it. So thanks once again, Felicity. Spend your money on better soccer games or better Mega Man games. There's no need to combine the two. The Best of Classic Game Room is now on DVD, Blu-ray, and Hyper Laser Vision album set. How about EDF Soccer? That'd be fun.